let's just get straight into it. So, firstly, I'm going to explain which OLL is which. So, this is OLL 9. It basically looks like a fish. It's got an L on the top and a corner that's like diagonal, and there's a block here on the left. And OLL 10 is just the opposite of that, so there's a block on the right. This is OLL 13. It's basically got this like L here with a block. And OLL 14 is basically this. It's the opposite. There are actually going to be two types of algorithms I'm going to be showing. Go to the timestamps in the description if you want to go to one specifically. So one of them is going to be an RUF version of the algorithm. And the other one is going to be basically a wide move version. So starting off with this OLL 9. Now this is actually all of these are going to be a combination of two short OLL algorithms. So basically the first alg is the one that you use to solve this one. This OLL, which is basically the sexy move and sledgehammer. So for this, you hold like this, you don't want to do sexy move, sledgehammer. Then you want to do this OLL, which is basically F sexy F prime. So again, sexy move sledgehammer, F sexy F prime. But you can actually cancel. So basically, when you get to this, the last move of the sexy sledge, it's an F prime, but the first move of this is an F. So basically, you can basically just stop it here. And actually, when you do F prime, the first move is an R of the S sexy F prime. So you can cancel even more. So we're going to do a sledgehammer, R prime F, but then just go straight into F sexy F prime and just do an R2. So basically do an R and then do a sexy move here and then do an F prime. Altogether it looks like this. Then we have this, which is OLL 10. And basically you want to do the mirror of that. So basically do a left sexy, left sledgehammer, but then go straight into the F sexy F prime. Or F prime sexy F, I should say. So fast will look like this. Now we have this OLL, which is basically OLL 13. And it's basically the inverse. So firstly, you want to do this OLL, which is F reverse sexy F prime. F reverse sexy F prime. Which ends up in this OLL. So basically, you can do a hedge slammer, which is basically the reverse of hedge. The sledgehammer. And then insert the pair to basically do a reverse sexy move. Once again, there's a cancellation. So basically, when you get to here, you can just do an R2 and go straight and just do an F prime R. And then you get this. The full algorithm's right there, so if you want to memorize it like that. Faster. As you may have guessed, this is basically the mirror. So you basically do an F prime and then left reverse sexy and then just go cancel into that. And faster. Now on to the, I'm not sure if I call these wide moves because some of them aren't, but some of them are, so just bear with me. So basically, for OLL 9, there's another way you can do this, and you hold it like this, so the block is on the left, and basically, you want to take out this pair, but not like this, you want to take it out the other way, which is F prime, U prime, F. And now what you want to do is insert the pair with wide R, U prime, wide R prime, then attach the pair here, and then do the reverse, wide R, U, wide R prime. And faster it goes like this. And then here's OLL 10, which is basically you hold it like this, and basically you want to take out this pair, F prime, F, U, F prime, and then insert this pair with R prime, F, R, and then attach it and R prime, F prime, R. And faster. So now we have OLL 13, and you hold it the same way, but basically, you want to do a wide R, U prime, wide R prime, and then do a U prime to take this pair out, wide R U wide R prime, and then insert this pair with F prime U F. Faster looks like this. And in this case, as you may guess, is the mirror. R prime F R U, R prime F prime R, and then insert this pair, F U prime F prime. Faster it looks like this. That's pretty much all the algorithms I'm going to show, although there are going to be a few outliers, just a few alternatives in case you don't like the algorithms here. So for example, this OLL we do the wide and then insert with F moves. Some people don't like to insert with F moves, so what you can do is when you get to this part, you could rotate and then insert like this, or rotate here and insert like that. So I guess that would look like this. Although you do cost a little bit of time and it is quite risky to do that rotation. As you can see, I kind of stumble, but use it if you want. And this applies to basically any OLL. So basically this one, you can rotate and insert the pair like that. It's up to you. For this OLL, there's an alternate algorithm you could use, which basically goes F, U, and then insert this pair with RU to R prime, do a U prime, and then do RU, R prime, F prime. Faster looks like this. I can't really do it, to be honest. For this OLL 9, you could hold it here and do R, U to R prime, do a U prime push, and then do S, R, and then do a middle finger, U prime, R prime, S prime. So it kind of goes like this. And this is only good if your cube is good at doing S moves. And if you don't like S moves, then whatever, choose the other one. But it actually is a pretty good algorithm. And for this OLL, most people, or a lot of people, don't like to do lefty moves, which is understandable. So what you can do, basically, the first part of the algorithm resembles this OLL, which basically you do F prime and then unsexy F prime. But what you can also do for this OLL is do an algorithm that goes R prime U prime F prime U F R. It basically goes like this. So basically what I'm saying is you can put the OLL here and do that. So R prime U prime F prime U F R. And then you basically get this OLL, which you can solve. So essentially what it is basically doing this from another angle. Now there are advantages to both, and basically a downside is you can't cancel, but an upside is you don't have to do lefty moves, so choose whatever you prefer. Speaking of what I prefer, let's just go through them right quick. For OLL 9, I prefer to do that algorithm, the one where you do sexy sledge and then cancel into F sexy F prime. And then same for this OLL, I basically do the inverse of that. It's really fast. And for the other OLLs, I actually prefer, so for OLL 10, I actually prefer to do F prime, F U F prime, and then do this. And then for this OLL, it's the reverse. I prefer to do that. If you know any other good algorithms for these OLLs, leave them in the comments so we can help out other people that might not like any alg that I listed in this video. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.